No lightning, no matches, no idea what it even was. For most of human history, fire wasn't something we made. It was something that happened to us. We don't have a moment recorded anywhere of the first fire. No name, no date, no single person to credit. But the evidence left behind tells a real story, and it's stranger than most people assume. Humans didn't invent fire first. We stole it. Long before anyone could create flame on demand, early humans almost certainly captured fire that already existed in the world. Lightning strikes, volcanic activity, wildfires sweeping across dry grassland. The real skill wasn't creation. It was capture and control, keeping an ember alive, feeding it, carrying it from one camp to the next, without ever letting it die out completely. At Wonderwerk Cave in South Africa, archaeologists found burned bone and ash, dating back roughly 1 million years. Some of the earliest solid evidence of fire being used inside a controlled space, deep within a cave, far from any natural blaze. That means someone carried fire in, and once you carry fire somewhere, you've made a decision most other species never had to face. Keep it alive, or lose it forever. This is where the psychology gets interesting. Every other animal on Earth is hardwired to flee fire. It's one of the most consistent survival instincts across the animal kingdom. Heat, smoke, unpredictable movement. Every signal says danger. Early humans had that same instinct, and at some point, something overrode it. Researchers studying the cognitive shift behind fire point to a specific kind of psychological leap, the ability to hold two conflicting truths at once. This is dangerous. This is also useful. That contradiction is something very few species can process, let alone act on. Fire didn't just change what humans ate. Some researchers, including primatologist Richard Wrangham, argue it changed what humans became. Cooked food is dramatically easier to digest than raw food. Less energy spent breaking it down internally means more energy available elsewhere. And Wrangham's cooking hypothesis argues that surplus energy is part of what allowed the human brain to grow as large as it did. If that's true, the moment early humans stopped running from fire and started sitting beside it wasn't just a survival choice. It may have been one of the quiet turning points that made the human brain possible in the first place. Fire changed the night, too. Before controlled fire, darkness meant vulnerability. Predators, cold, blindness. Once a group could keep flame burning after sunset, the day effectively got longer, and evidence from later sites like Qesem Cave in Israel, hearths reused again and again for hundreds of thousands of years, suggests something else. Fire wasn't just kept alive. People gathered around it. That's not a small detail. A shared fire at night is one of the earliest physical spaces where humans sat still, together, facing each other, with nothing to do but talk. Some researchers argue this is where complex language and storytelling had room to develop, not while hunting, not while working, but while sitting in firelight with nowhere else to be. Eventually, humans stopped, depending on luck entirely. Friction methods, percussion with flint and pyrite, the ability to strike fire into existence on command, rather than waiting for the sky to provide it. That shift, from capturing fire to creating it, may have taken hundreds of thousands of years. We don't know exactly when or who first managed it. There's no monument, no name attached to that discovery. But we have the ash. We have the hearths, reused for generations in the same spot. We have burned bone, buried 1 million years deep, that shouldn't be there unless someone carried the flame in on purpose. Every animal on Earth still runs from fire. Humans are the only ones who learned to sit beside it. Still, after everything we've found, we don't know who made that first decision. But we know, without question, it's the reason we're here to ask the question at all.